Hello and welcome to Tomb Raider 1 1996 Level 4, the Tomb of Qualopec. I'm Lady Labyrinth and we're gonna head off straight away with this level. Just so everyone is aware, there are a few places in this level where you can basically skip ahead to the end, one of which would be the door that I looked at back there. If you run straight towards it at the end of the Lost Valley and jump through the corner before it opens, it will actually pretty much activate a sequence of events that happens at the end of this level, and you can then finish the level without having to do pretty much most of it. There's also some other little glitches which I'll point out along the way. The first thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to backwards hop up here to pre-activate this boulder. The reason for this will become apparent later on in the game. Basically, if I run all the way up here, we can see the end goal of the Scion on the pedestal in the door there, and basically when we eventually grab that boulder is going to flatten us. Right, so you may have already spotted it, but other than the way we came and the ways we can't get to, there is in fact another door just hidden here. You can always tell a door is there because if Lara will continue running but won't go through, then there's a door. So before I pull this lever, I'm going to grab my shotgun. Because pulling that lever has spawned some raptors. 3 shots ought to do it. There are a few more raptors in this game, so keeping your shotgun available is probably a good idea. Now you come into this corridor and you'll notice some symbols above the doors. These symbols all correspond with the gates behind us. I'll just run over and show you this very quickly. So basically each of those gates there is released by a lever or a trigger down one of these corridors. Now I'm going to start with the one on the right and work my way around in a circle. This is probably the easiest of the corridors. It's also incidentally the one where if you push the blocks in a certain way you can actually make the raptors turn invisible. Don't ask me how or why there is benefit to making the raptors invisible, but you can do it. There's also a way of getting these blocks out of this corridor, and you can basically block your escape paths and mess yourself up really. There's a few little glitches in this level, as I say, that will pretty much just make it either impossible to finish or quite hard. And it's a fairly easy level. Right, looking down here you'll see a breakaway floor. So what I tend to do here is I jump and go across, pull that lever, and that's released the door. And then just jump and grab to stop Lara from falling on the spikes. Another thing you could do to avoid those spikes if you're not very confident with the little hop jump is this. You can basically move this block out of the way if you use the corner jump trick, and then you just basically only have to hop the corner. And as I say, by doing this you do want to be careful, because there are ways of blocking yourself in. So I'm going to pull this one back now and let myself out. Lara seems to not want to cooperate anymore. And then just hop through the corner. Okay. So we're going to continue on now to the middle corridor. And through here we are going to be met with a little bit of excitement. I will just say this for this level, considering it is such a small level, they went to quite a lot of detail to decorate it, things with like the sloped ceilings and things like that, so I really appreciate that, and considering it is such a small level, I think they've put a lot of effort in. Now this lever here is deceiving, so what I tend to do is I get ready, because as soon as you fall through that door you are going to be basically dog food. So yeah, take them out as quick as you can, either with the shotgun or what have you. And we've got another block here. So we'll just go ahead and pull this out of the way. You can now do your little corner trick if you so wish. I'm going to do it the way they intended. And up these stairs, you'll find a few little holes in the floors. They're not deadly, they're just basically trying to make you jump a bit when you turn a corner and fall through the floor, and make it a little bit awkward for you to run and jump. But nice and easy. And here is your switch for the second door. See, we're only 10 minutes in and we've already done 2 doors already. Now this last little bit of the level is probably the hardest. I'm going to take my shotgun out. There is a third raptor that spawns in this corridor. As far as I'm aware, he spawns after we've done this particular bit, but just in case, I like to make sure he's taken care of. Now, this isn't unfortunately the lever that opens the door. It just basically starts you playing a giant game of chess. So I've pulled that. I'm now going to go through this little door here. I haven't actually played this level in a while. I keep missing the doors. And then walk out onto this chest piece, which means we can then get this jump. And up here again. Playing this game after playing Rise of the Tomb Raider all the way through is just made me realise just how fantastic the new Tomb Raider game graphics is. If you haven't played yet, I highly recommend it. It is a lot better than the Tomb Raider reboot that they recently did. A lot better. I have quite high praise for the Rise of the Tomb Raider. It's still not Tomb Raider, but it is pretty good. Now, instead of going right out there, I've just gone left because this activates this little door, which is able to bring us back into the corridor where we started. So now I'm going to climb back up. Now, that's just in case you haven't pulled that switch. If you forgot to pull that switch and move this platform over here. And what the hell kind of jumping is that, Lara? Okay, well, Lara seems to need some help today, so I'm going to reactivate this switch. I think my fingers haven't quite got used to not playing with the mouse yet to make Lara run. That's what 72 hours worth of Rise of the Tomb Raider will do to you folks. Okay, so we're just going to jump over to this next corridor. There's going to be another switch to pull. Pull that one. And that moves the other piece. And now obviously, because Lara's having a drunken jump day, we are going to put her back through this corridor. Except she can't jump that high. So we'll go the long way around. And move this block back out. I do like this whole moving block concept. It's not something you see very often, again, in the Tomb Raider games for Lara to physically jump on. Obviously, games like Senet in Tomb Raider 4 do use this sort of context, but it is a very, very rare thing to find now in a Tomb Raider game, which is kind of sad. Okay, so we line Lara's tushy up and make the jump. Now you do want to be careful when you get closer to the spikes, unless you want Lara to turn into a kebab without the aid of Deadpool. Awesome movie. Not for the faint of heart though. And let's pull this lever and get followed by the weird creepy skull. And just to run and jump out of here so you don't end up on the spikes. Now as soon as you pull up, you want to get your shotgun out to take care of this raptor. Alright, he should start coming at you now. Come on, stop being a crybaby. One shot in the face. Okay, you may have noticed we've not got any secrets so far this level, and you're probably thinking, hey lady, get your act together, stop, procrastinating, get some secrets. Well, oh, headbutt. The reason I have no secrets yet is because we haven't encountered any secrets yet, but we're now about to make up for it and get 2 all at once. So watch the harpoons. That was the first bit of life I've lost all this level. Might make the end game a little bit difficult. Now, on this bottom step, by the first statue, before we go up to get the ski on, jump up into this little alcove, because there is a hidden door right here, and that's such an awesome secret. Spoiler alert, I will be using this concept in one of my own levels. Now, I run via the left here, just to make it a little bit easier on myself, and you notice I'll take out the first tile as well. You can take them all out if you want to play a game of chicken. Not really necessary, just make sure you get an L shape coming here. Run to this wall, jump off, and make sure you're right in the left, because otherwise Lara ends up killing herself. Now that first pickup of shotgun shells got us a secret, and now the magnum arrows got us a secret. So make sure you walk through these spikes, because otherwise Lara does like to shish kebab. And press control and up, do not press jump and up, because she won't grab and she will die. Okay, let's run through here. I'm going to switch to my pistols for a little bit, because this has no relevance on the later game whatsoever, it's just fun to do. For some reason you can shoot one of the mummies, he doesn't activate or anything. There's poor Tihoken, he's kind of a bit, bleached and saggy now, bless him. He's not looking very good. Okay, let's grab the ski on and get into some trouble. Okay, this is where the boulder would have been, but we've kind of entered into a chain reaction now. I'm going to take my shotgun back out. I know I've only got 5 ammo shots, but it just makes it easier. And I'm going to run straight forward, because those blocks will not get me if I run straight forward. They actually push me out of the way. Now, before I start fighting Larson, who is very inconveniently out here waiting to steal the ski on from me, I'm gonna come through here. This little cubby hole is not here to swim through when you come from the Lost Valley. But this is the third and final secret of level 4. So we're gonna grab our ammo. Now I am gonna save it here, the main reason I'm saving it here is because I have a theory regarding the Lost Valley during my fight with Larson that I want to check out on, and I will actually let you know in the next video how that goes. But meanwhile, I'm gonna go take care of this guy. Oh no, he's gonna kill me. That wasn't very good. Well, it's a good thing I saved it. Maybe try not to get so far away from him this time. There you go. And now you are dead. Okay, for some reason my version of the game will not give you any sound. Basically she's calling him a crow Magnum cowboy and challenging him as to why he's here, and he's basically just offered to shove the ski on up her backside. She's now interrogating him as to what the hell Nat was trying to pull. She was hired to collect the ski on. Why isn't she trusted? Yada yada yada. Pierre Dupont is in St. Francis's Folly. He's getting the next piece, and now Larson's going to be an idiot and basically get his jaw kicked in. Nothing you don't deserve, Larson, in fairness. Okay, so that's 8 kills, 7 pickups, 3 secrets, and it's only taken 15 minutes. So that's the Tomb of Qualopec, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll let you know how my little Lost Valley sequence runs out in the next video. St. Francis's Folly. It's going to be a good one. Thanks. Take care.
Relocated now to St. Francis's Folly, new temptations torment me. Rumour amongst
my fellow brothers is that entombed beneath our monastery is the body of Teokan, one of the 3 legendary rulers of the lost continent Atlantis, and that with him lies his piece of the Atlantean Scion, the pendant divided and shared between the 3 rulers, which curbs tremendous powers. Powers beyond the Creator himself. My toes sweat at such possibilities, lying so close to my mortal self. Each night, I beat myself rid of these fantasies, but it is indeed a test.
Pierre, you litterbug.
This is gonna be a kamikaze mission. Okay, basically, yes, there is another med pack here. Woohoo! Okay, this is a little Easter egg for you. If you didn't know this, always suspected that you can't get back into the Lost Valley here, and I was correct. However, if you do chance a run up here, you will find another large med pack. And I think there might even be wolves down here. No, they haven't spawned back. Huh, cool. I've been missing a large medpack pickup all this time. Okay, let's go kick Larson's backside one more time, because it's funny. Or we could just give ourselves a concussion. Hee hee!